Hello everybody and welcome back to the NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. Today we are in the penultimate race of the season. It is Martinsville today, the paperclip track, and well, we had a very painful time here last time at Martinsville, and well, it's probably going to be painful again. 33rd we qualified today, and of course it is going to be a painful race because of the straightaways and how slow we are. But let's have a look at where the round of 8 qualified. So William Byron found himself 3rd place, Truex 2nd, Keselowski 10th, Johnson 13th, Kevin Harvick 16th, Joe Logano 15th, Ryan Blaney 17th, and Kyle Busch 19th. So everyone in the top 20, but a few drivers struggled in qualifying, and yeah, things are going to be interesting here, of course, as it is the cutoff race for the round of 8. After this race, we find out who our 4 drivers will be battling it out at Phoenix for the championship. So, who will it be? We're going to have to find out. Anyway, let's get through your stories of the race. So, Aric Almirola is our friend. Jimmy Johnson missed driver's meeting, so he'll start at the back. So, thankfully, he won at Kansas earlier. And Chad Fincham has gone to the back as well. So, we move up to 31st on the starting grid. So, let's see what we can make of it. And we're ready to go. Green flag racing as we are underway at Martinsville. Denny Hamlin leads us down off of the pole, and we'll see if we can make our way up there. Of course, we'll go through our standings as well going into this race, and we'll update you with what drivers are currently in and out of the playoffs right now in that bubble position. So, of course, Jimmy Johnson has advanced, and so is Martin Truex Jr. as we make contact with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. But he keeps it going, and so do I, but that's going to cause a little bit of damage on our front end early on here. But as you can see, in the corners is where we make up all the time, but as you can see on the straightaway, everybody pulls away and everybody behind catches up. It's just been that kind of car for us this year. It's just a struggle, but thankfully we get a small upgrade going into next season. But yeah, let's take a look at this playoff grid right now. So Jimmy Johnson, Martin Truex Jr. advanced, Kyle Busch and Keselowski above the cut line, and Kevin Harvick just below. The 24, 12, and 22 are in must-win scenarios for today. Pretty much. I don't think any of you would argue that they would need to win today in order to get through. So we'll see how they go. We'll keep track of their performance, and well, we'll see if anything crazy happens as we go and overcook that corner. But we do protect 27th from Ross Chastain for now. But as you can see, 4 laps later, Chastain got around us, and now we're trying to defend our spot from Aric Almirola and Jimmy Johnson. So Jimmy Johnson won at Kansas in that crazy finish at the line, and well, you got to be thankful that he did, because he would be in a poor position right now as we actually get on the curb and make a little bit of contact. But now we lose positions to both of them, so we drop back into 30th position, which is unfortunate because, well, we made some progress, but now we've lost some of it. And yeah, we started 31st and we're sitting 30th, so not too good right now. So we're over halfway through the stage, and not much has really happened so far. Tyler Reddick is in the lead, and since he has gotten the lead, he has not looked back. He is currently dominating this first stage. Is now we cut forward a few laps because I remained in 30th position. Aric Almirola got around Ross Chastain, so he dropped to 29th. And yeah, we've just been sitting in 30th with Daniel Suarez attacking us as Ross Chastain spins it around, gets on the curb almost on 2 wheels. But we get around him there, thankfully. And Daniel Suarez gets into the side of Ross Chastain. So Tyler Reddick wins the stage, and well, let's go through who got stage points. So Truex we can see up there. Byron got some stage points, 6 of them, and Harvick got 2 stage points. So he is equal to Keselowski on points now. So Keselowski is only in because he has 1 more win than Kevin Harvick this season. Keselowski has 3 wins to Harvick's 2. So absolutely crazy right now as we hear from AJ Smith about that crash. Oh my, I about shit my pants seeing that happen right in front of me. I'm sure you did, AJ, as we go back underway here for the second stage. So Tyler Reddick did win the first stage, and he is still out in front right now as we find ourselves 29th. Look at Bobby Carter going around the outside of everybody. God damn, he made that work. But right now we're sitting in the 27th position now, trying to get past Bobby Carter, actually back for 27th, and we do manage to do that here. As now we're side by side with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Pretty clean so far there, but I'm sure we'll make contact with him. It is inevitable at this point. So trying now to make a move, and we actually get to the inside of John Hunter Nemechek, but of course he's going to pull us on the straightaway. So I was thinking, you know what, maybe I can dive bomb it in here. He left a bit of a hole, but no, I could not make it fit, and so we currently sit 27th now, all over the back of that 38 car, trying to get to the inside, but we cannot right now. Of course, Anthony Alfredo will be replacing John Hunter Nemechek, who will be going back to the Truck Series next season, so we might see Nemechek in the distant future, but I'm sure not in the next few seasons, because he needs to gain some experience. He's had a rough season being a rookie, and Anthony Alfredo will be taking over. So let's go ahead and skip forward here to lap 8, because nothing really happened. We kind of just chilled behind John Hunter Nemechek, and now finally we get to his inside, trying to get past him here for the 27th position, and we are going to complete the pass. Finally, it took us quite a long time, but we got it done, and now we have moved ourselves up to 27th position. Of course, we did ship a position to Suarez. That is why we are now back in 27th. So but yeah, we got that working here, as Tyler Reddick's going to find himself catching up to lap traffic in a moment that he will have to deal with, as we kind of overcooked the corner a bit there. Just trying to hit my marks right now, see if we can catch the 96 car, who has a win on the season. So very cool to see Daniel Suarez win at Talladega just a few races ago, which was really awesome. And of course, he will be in that number 99 Trackhouse car next season, and he will be sponsored by Eris. So I made a custom car for him, so you'll see that, of course, next season. But yeah, we ended up finishing behind Suarez this stage. We got 26th because someone in front had troubles. So yeah, stage 2 is over with. Tyler Reddick sweeps the stages here at Martinsville, and as you can see, Kevin Harvick gets himself 7 stage points. Joe Logano gets himself 6. Kyle Busch gets himself 4. William Byron gets himself 2. So Kevin Harvick has now gotten himself into the championship 4 with stage points right now, 7 points above the cut line from Brad Keselowski. And wow, it's been crazy so far. But that's what AJ Smith had to say about the car. Well, guys, you gotta add some tape to it or something. It handles fine. We're just slow, especially on the straightaway. So if you can give me anything for corner off and the straightaway, then maybe we'll be okay. Who are we kidding? We all know that it is not going to help this car in terms of straightaway speed, but we do restart from the 27th position, and it's good to be optimistic, I suppose, as we get down here. A lot of traffic, a lot of stacking up here, but we do get a couple of positions out of that, moving up to 26th here, trying now to clear Corey LaJoie as he fights back to our outsides. Ryan Preece leaves a gap here on the inside lane, trying to slide up and clear him here, not quite this corner. But now as we go into turn 1 and 2 here of lap 37 in this final stage, gonna clear him getting off the corner. Yeah, we do. So it is 25th position for us right now. Slowly and steadily we're moving up in the order, but it's just, I don't think we have enough for a top 20. Let's be real now, guys. We will try our best, but it's just not enough speed in the car for us to do so, as Tyler Reddick surprisingly has swept the stages and is still in the lead here. So it seems like Tyler Reddick's got the car to beat right now, and of course if he wins, he will put his name on that Rookie of the Year award. He will definitely win it, of course, if he does win a race compared to all the other rookies. So yeah, now we're just trying to close down on Alex Bowman here, trying to get to his back bumper, but just, you know, not quite enough. As you can see, Ryan Newman's going to shoot to our outside, but we're going to try and keep ourselves in front of him here. We come up onto the inside of Brendan Gaughan, trying to get past him, but no, we're going to have to try to lunge it in here, and we actually do get to his inside, get a nice run throughout the corner, and we actually do clear Brendan Gaughan. So very nice work from myself there, I think. And yeah, now we've moved ourselves up to 24th position now, as Ryan Newman gets past Brendan Gaughan as well, and then continues to try and put the pressure on me here. So we go down the front stretch, he goes on the lunges on my inside. No, I kind of cut him off, but I overcooked the corner doing so, and I tried to get a good enough run across the corner, but I could not get off. And well, as you can see, Ryan Newman did overtake me, and I tried to get to his outside, but as you can see, that position will prove costly, because in front of us, Martin Truex Jr. had issues, and you can see everyone stacking up still as he comes back across the track. Pow! Bit of damage there to Bubba Wallace, I think it was, that ran into it. But here's the replay. So yeah, Martin Truex Jr. spin out, hit the inside wall, and hit Keselowski. There's two angles of it. For some reason, it didn't give me the Martin Truex Jr. like focus. It gave me Kyle Busch's focus. But yeah, as you can see, Keselowski, Truex Jr., and Kyle Busch involved. That's of course not going to help Keselowski at all. So it's going to hurt him a lot here, and that's actually huge playoff implications. He did not come to pit road. Truex Jr. did, and Brendan Gaughan came to pit road as well. So Brendan Gaughan obviously had some troubles behind us, but yeah, Brad Keselowski, this is putting him in a bigger hole than he was before. I mean, 7 stage points for Kevin Harvick, that last stage, and now he has that advantage over Keselowski. I mean, he has to finish now like 8 positions in front of Harvick. I don't see it happening with that damage now. But now we're obviously trying to get as many positions as we can off the restart. Back up to 26th position now with John Hunter trying to fight to the outside, but we do stay clear of him right now as we roll the center quite nicely there. And the problem is we got no launch off of the corner, so we can't really keep our speed down the straightaway. And as you can see, Ryan Preece is trying to get to that inside, but we do cut him off now, trying to get to the inside of Alex Bowman here. But they do pull away once again as Tyler Reddick continues to lead here. And I continuously looked at that bottom left of the map. I did not see a car take away that lead from him once. That 8 car was on rails. And as you can see, as we teleport another 7 laps forward, 8 laps forward now, Tyler Reddick's still in the lead. And Clint Bowyer was second the whole time. So those two were just a level above everyone else this race. But we do have a caution here. There was no replay for this caution, but I can tell you, William Byron was that car that DNF'd due to this caution, so that will end his hopes and chances of getting into the Championship 4 and winning the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series season title. As we get into the back with Cole Custer on the restart, and well, we go and lose positions for free there on that outside. He just did not get going, but we do kind of make a little bit of an amends for it, getting a nice run on that outside, and we do get ourselves back up to 25th here. Trying to get past Timmy Hill, actually get on the curb trying to launch it under Timmy Hill. I did not want to finish behind Timmy Hill. That's when you know your car is slow to the point where, you know, it's to the point of no return. But we do get past Timmy Hill here, thankfully, for 25th. So can we get back up here as we are about to take 5 laps to go? Tyler Reddick is still in the lead. Can he hold on and get his first career victory? We're going to have to find out, but part of me thinks that no one can beat him today. But yeah, 5 laps to go here. We launch it to the inside of Alex Bowman here. Can we get past him? Yes, we can. So that is 24th position for us. No, he fights back to our outside line. Alex Bowman gets back past us, but we launch it back up to the inside here as we go and finally complete the move. And as you can see, due to the updated playoff grid, Byron out by 25. Obviously, the 2 Penske cars have to win. Byron is out of the race, and as you can see, it's still a 7-point deficit here for Keselowski. And obviously Kyle Busch, he is pretty much in on points at this point. All he has to do is not DNF in the last 4 laps, and I think he won't be DNFing. They got close to it before. Keselowski and Kyle Busch had a moment there with Truex, but they all stayed in the race, and Keselowski with that damaged car is still hacking it out there, but it seems like it has not affected him to the point where he's dropped back a heap of positions. So yeah, as Tyler Reddick goes and takes 2 laps to go here, we're currently chilling in 23rd right now, trying to keep as many positions as we can and get as many points as we can. So if Reddick wins this race, I mean, we could get past Christopher Bell theoretically, but considering the last few races we've had that's been so poor, it doesn't seem like it's logical that we can get past Christopher Bell in points and get in the top 20 at least. So it seems like 21st position or 22nd at this point is where we will be finishing in the standings. Tyler Reddick takes the final lap. He is down the backstretch for the final time in Martinsville through turn 3 and 4. Tyler Reddick is going to dominate and win his first ever Cup Series race in his rookie season. Wow, what a dominating performance from the young man, and that shows what he is capable of for next season as we go and finish 23rd in this race. And yeah, a bit of a struggle today for us, but we do manage to grind out a 23rd position, so not too bad at all. As now we go and take a look at the race results, and Kevin Harvick finishes 3rd, so that means Brad Keselowski is out in the round of 8. Joe Logano, Ryan Blaney, and William Byron will join him in getting knocked out in the round of 8. So the whole of Penske and William Byron do get eliminated from the playoffs. And yeah, it will. So our playoff championship 4 has been set here for Phoenix. And of course, we'll go over those drivers in a moment. But yeah, 23rd position today. You know, not the worst thing considering how poor our car was. But yeah, we grinded it out. As you can see, Michael McDowell was the other car that DNF. So take the L, Michael. That's all I have to say. So yeah, 23rd at Martinsville, as you can see through our summary here. We get a nice 250 Gs out of it. Some more fans, of course. Very nice to see. And here is our championship 4. Let's go and introduce you guys to them. So Jimmy Johnson is the first guy in right now. And he, of course, won at Kansas to get himself in. So he has 2 wins on the season. Kevin Harvick also has 2 wins on the season as well. Pointed his way in. Kyle Busch pointed his way in. Has 1 win this season at Richmond. And Martin Truex Jr., the dominant car of the whole season right now. 6 wins. And he, of course, advanced himself through a win at Texas. So those are the 4 drivers. Of course, we'll talk about them more when we get to the championship race at Phoenix. As you can see, Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick are in front of us enough to see that we will finish outside of the top 20 points, which is a shame. So we did fail our personal goal, in my opinion. So, yeah, very unfortunate. Joey Gase is last in points right now. So that's quite interesting, as that'll wrap up the episode here at Martinsville. So I thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next race at Phoenix to crown our 2020 champion.